Anson Williams recalls funny moments with the late Cindy Williams. Anson Williams spoke with Fox News Digital about his former CO star Cindy Williams' spontaneity and sense of humor, saying she always made people feel better after meeting her. For Anson Williams, happy days never left him. The former star of the beloved sitcom lost his bid for mayor of Ojai, California after a recount, but the 73-year-old told Fox News Digital that the support from his brothers has been an even bigger win. "We've been through so many life experiences together over the past decades," said Williams about Happy Days alum Ron Howard, Henry Winkler, and Don Most. Season 3 of Happy Days circa 1975. From left, Ralph, Donnie Most, Fonzie, Henry Winkler, Potsy, Anson Williams, and Richie, Ron Howard. Season 3 of Happy Days circa 1975. From left, Ralph, Donnie Most, Fonzie, Henry Winkler, Potsy, Anson Williams, and Richie, Ron Howard. Photo by ABC Photo Archives/Disney General Entertainment Content via Getty Images. "They're my brothers for life," he shared, while fighting back tears. "When I explained to them I was going to run for mayor, they said, 'Whatever we can do, just say the word.' They were so behind me. And that really hit my heart. They know me so well. They know the good of me, the bad of me." Happy Days star Anson Williams talks running for mayor of Ojai, California. "The community comes first. They were so convinced that I would do a great job," Williams continued. "They were so convinced that I would be an asset to this community. It made me believe in myself even more because I respect them. These are smart friends. They don't just throw that around easily. But the support my brothers have given me, it only motivates me more to move forward, keep going." For Howard, Winkler, and Most, the decision to cheer Williams on was a no-brainer. Anson Williams, left, seen here with Henry Winkler, center, and Don Most. Williams told Fox News Digital he received an overwhelming amount of support from his brothers after he announced his bid to run for mayor of Ojai, California. Anson Williams, left, seen here with Henry Winkler, center, and Don Most. Williams told Fox News Digital he received an overwhelming amount of support from his brothers after he announced his bid to run for mayor of Ojai, California. Courtesy of Anson Williams. "I was proud of Anson when I first learned he was running for mayor," Howard said in a statement to Fox News Digital. "He has so much heart, and having worked with him not only as an actor but more significantly as a producer and director, I knew his organizational and leadership qualities could help him navigate challenges and differences and deliver on the needs of his community. Throw his years as an entrepreneur and businessman into the mix and well, I felt he'd have a lot to offer any community he'd choose to serve. When I heard Anson was running for mayor, it did not matter where, it seemed so right," Winkler added. "His heart and mind are both fit for taking care of a city filled with problems big and small. Placeholder. I am so proud of Anson," said Most. "I was very impressed with his commitment and dedication in making Ojai a better place for its residents. He'd be an amazing mayor and bring forth the much-needed changes." Anson Williams, center, seen here with Ron Howard, left, and Don Most. Williams recalled how Howard went out of his way to offer a helping hand during his campaign run. Anson Williams, center, seen here with Ron Howard, left, and Don Most. Williams recalled how Howard went out of his way to offer a helping hand during his campaign run. Courtesy of Anson Williams. Williams recalled how Howard went out of his way to offer a helping hand during his campaign. "When I was running for mayor, there was a disaster meeting for the public," Williams explained. "We had a dangerous situation with fire here. Since the Thomas fire in 2017, not much had been done to stop it from happening again. I arrived there, and 30 people showed up from the whole community for this fire plan. After about 3 minutes, it was over. I remember raising my hand and saying, 'Where's the plan? You have no fire plan. Ron and I speak every couple of weeks, never business,' said Williams. But I explained to him how concerned I was about this fire situation. He said, "Anson, I produced and directed Rebuilding Paradise. I learned a lot. I can't promise you, but if I can get away, how about I come to Ojai, we screen the movie and then do a question and answer? Do you think that would help?" I thought, let me think about it. Yes. Actors Ben Savage, Anson Williams run for office, joining stars like Arnold Schwarzenegger in politics. Firefighters light back fires as they try to contain the Thomas wildfire in Ojai, California, on December 9, 2017. Firefighters light back fires as they try to contain the Thomas wildfire in Ojai, California, on December 9, 2017. Mark Ralston/AFP via Getty Images. Rebuilding Paradise, which was released in 2020, explored how the community of Paradise, California, attempted to rebuild after devastating wildfires in 2018. The Academy Award-winning filmmaker told Williams he was on the road promoting his film 13 Lives. However, soon after, the 68-year-old gave Williams another ring. "Ron said, 'I'm gonna be in LA in the morning,'" Williams recalled. "I'm heading to Newport Beach for the film festival there. I'll drive there from Ojai and we'll do a screening. Is that okay?" And Ron does come up to Ojai. This had nothing to do with politics. It all had to do with the safety of our community. After a cancer scare, Anson Williams wanted to give back to the community of Ojai, California. After a cancer scare, Anson Williams wanted to give back to the community of Ojai, California. Courtesy of Anson Williams. According to Williams, the screening took place at Matalija Auditorium, which holds about 400 people. In mere days, the public event was put together. Happy Days star Anson Williams announces bid for mayor of Ojai, California. "We had to turn 100 people away," said Williams. "And the event was sensational. We had all the right people, all the experts. We had a wonderful New York Times best-selling author, we put fire groups up and center, and we did a question and answer with Ron. It was a wonderful anti-disaster event. We got the community together and had candid discussions about prevention in Ojai. It raised questions, sparked ideas. And it was because of Ron Howard, who went out of his way to help me. That's my brother. He did it for free, just to help. And he then had to drive back to his hotel in Santa Monica and then be on an 8 a.m. plane the next day. That's Ron Howard. That's a friend." The Paradise Fire was very similar to what we had experienced, Williams reflected. "We just lucked out with the Thomas fire because the weather changed. The wind came up and literally, it was God's breath that saved this community. There was some damage, but it could have been so much worse. A whole downtown would have perished. We just want to make sure that what happened in Paradise never happens again." Anson Williams wanted to generate new sources of income to help boost the economy of Ojai, California. Anson Williams wanted to generate new sources of income to help boost the economy of Ojai, California. Courtesy of Anson Williams. Williams was initially compelled to run for mayor because he wanted to give back to a community that he said saved my life. After suffering a cancer scare in 2016, Williams said the residents of Ojai embraced me. "I just wanted to give back," he said. "I wanted to start some conversations and help open up the hearts of some people." Williams lost the race to Betsy Sticks by 42 votes, the Wrap reported. He said the experience brought him and his brothers closer. "I love them so much," said Williams. "They went out of their way to support me, both personally and publicly. After all these years, I'm just grateful to have that kind of love and support from them." After the loss, they immediately reached out to say how proud they were of my efforts. "It was truly a memorable time in my life." Anson Williams said he was eager to debate Betsy Sticks, who defeated the actor by 42 votes. Anson Williams said he was eager to debate Betsy Sticks, who defeated the actor by 42 votes. Courtesy of Anson Williams. Looking back at his run, Williams said he wanted to debate Sticks, which he said never happened. A spokesperson for Styx did not immediately respond to Fox News Digital's request for comment. "I emailed her and asked her politely," Williams claimed. "I said, we really need a debate. There's a lot not being said. And the public needs to ask us questions." She refused. "I paid for ads in the news. They were funny ads that showed me in a debate room alone, waiting for the mayor to show up. I tried to put pressure on her to have a debate. But it never happened. I was extremely surprised. How can you have an election without some spontaneity and the public involved on the spot? We need to hear the concerns of the public. And we need to have discussions and a plan on how to address those concerns." Ron Howard reveals whether he thinks Happy Days reboot will happen. Williams has not ruled out the possibility of running for another role in public office. However, he stressed that it would be years away before he would revisit the idea. As of right now, it's not even in the cards. These days, he is gearing up for his wedding on May 6. From left, Don Most, Ron Howard, Henry Winkler, Marion Ross and Anson Williams are seen here in 2019 attending a gala honoring Happy Days. Williams has remained close with his castmates over the years. From left, Don Most, Ron Howard, Henry Winkler, Marion Ross and Anson Williams are seen here in 2019 attending a gala honoring Happy Days. Williams has remained close with his castmates over the years. Photo by Rachel Luna/Getty Images. "This experience was quite an education," he chuckled. "It became wonderful and not so wonderful. You witnessed the best of human nature and the worst of human nature. What I learned was there's an even better human nature and an even worse human nature. I want us to bring out the best in our community." Meanwhile, he's a supporter of TransparentOhio.com, which promises to provide honest information, education, and access to public disclosure documents, and materials that represent all viewpoints. The purpose of the site is to keep citizens informed about what our elected representatives are doing and how their decisions affect us, personally and effectively, said Williams. "We are in the process of building a platform for open and honest discussion, aggregating news articles, video clips, etc. that will shine a light into the dark corners of Ojai City Hall." Anson Williams and Sharon Mahari, seen here, are saying "I do" in May. Anson Williams and Sharon Mahari, seen here, are saying "I do" in May. Courtesy of Anson Williams. "That won't leave me," he continued. "And I'm thankful because the only way you can bring things to light and get things corrected is to speak out. That's your responsibility as a citizen, as a member of the community. You need to have your voice heard. And maybe this experience will inspire other people to have their voices heard, too."